What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 4, and cover some things you may have missed. You may have seen these or not, but either way, we're going to talk about it. Spoiler warning, of course, as we're talking about the episode. If you haven't seen it or don't want to know, stop watching now. But did you see some of these things? Let us know. Basically, did you see Negan take the soda out of the cooler or pop or whatever you call it? It was the Orange Crush soda. I'm sure it was the only one that they had. That would be the one that Denise found in the cooler before she died. The Orange Crush theory was the Abraham theory that he dies. Orange Crush, Abraham ginger, orange, red hair, gets killed, and it came out to be true. And that's the soda that Tara liked, evidently, that she'll never get to have because that soda is gone, that he drank it. Abraham and Glenn are gone, but Abraham and Glenn were definitely not forgotten in this episode and many more episodes to come. But there's some similarities to these two guys in the episode. They were mentioned several times for good and bad reasons, or mostly bad reasons. But did you see the two walkers? Yes, the two walkers. Was it a hint or luck that it was only two? No, I'm going to go with that. It was the two for Abraham and Glenn. The blue shirt of the one walker was pretty similar to Glenn's, and also the head was crushed as the truck ran over it. 7-4. This was episode 4, season 7, episode 4. Little Easter egg of that hidden behind Father Gabriel when he made his creepy introduction of the episode. But season 7, episode 4. Did you notice the green balloons? Did you pick up what they were from? With this asshole, I believe it's Davey or whatever. I can't wait for this guy to die. He was just such a dick all the time to Carl and to Enid, to everybody. But the green balloons were when Enid and Glenn were making their way back in season 6. Episode 5, I believe it was, when they were going back. Those are the green balloons that they let go. I'm sure it's not the same ones. She probably just kept a bunch of the other ones that they found in the by the road when they were trying to set up markers for moving the walkers in season 6. Episode 1, they were having different colored balloons for the different markers for where to move the walkers along. Comic book. It was everywhere in this episode, especially this dialogue. I'm not going to read all that. But it was basically when Negan was saying to Rick that he noticed that a fat lady's in charge of your rations and your food. It wasn't this part. It was in the inventory or the pantry or whatever. Just felt bad for Olivia. She was just doing her job. Spencer almost got her freaking killed because of the 2 guns that he took. Why wasn't the inventory just like scrapped or whatever too? I mean, if they knew they were coming, they should have just got rid of the inventory. But either way, felt bad for Olivia, even though it was a comic book line. So was this, that he makes Negan makes Rick hold Lucille throughout the episode. It was kind of a tough thing. He really is in control by doing that too, especially like, here, hold this the entire time as I walk around and take your shit. Look at all the saviors. Did you notice who this was? Her name is Arat. But Arat is reverse for Tara. So A-R-A-T is her name. Spelled Tara. Reverse is Tara from the comic. Yes, that is her. Not Tara as Alana Masterson Tara, but they had to change the name because of the 2 names. That is her trying to kill Jesus at some later point in the show from the comic book. But Arat, terrible name. They should have just renamed it something else. But that is her, and she will be a big person going forward as a female savior. Probably the biggest female savior that we'll have to deal with, along with all these rest of these assholes. Carl. You're stepping up, you're doing your thing, but you're kind of doing it in the wrong manner. He was saying he was standing up for taking the medicine, which is true, but the saviors come to take your shit, and now they lost all their guns. This is straight out the comic book, just like that, just how dangerous we are. And it's kind of cool to see that they're mimicking the comic on the show, and they're replicating it to a T, besides the cursing with Negan, of course, but I think they're doing a really good job with that so far. Especially with the line that Negan says to Rick that I just slid my dick down your throat and you thanked me for it. Pretty terrible, pretty gruesome line to give out, but just right there, in case you even caught on, I just slid my dick down your throat and you thanked me for it. Pretty terrible, but hopefully I can't wait for Negan to get his ass kicked by Rick. Rosita, she is going to be a resourceful chick going forward, and I kind of like that about her now. She's been kind of lackluster, but she's turning it around because she's one of the military people now that Abraham taught what to do. Make me a bullet, and Eugene knows how to do it. So that was what they were setting up. A lot of setups from the later part of season 6, really episode 14, when they went to this mill here. change out some things there too when Eugene was going to be a resourceful person. This is going to be a problem going forward because someone's going to catch on to the fact that they're making bullets. So spoiler warning down the road, but that is his opening credit. Josh McDermott. It looks like the factory that they're going to be making bullets. So much more to come with that. Also, Maggie is not in this grave. She is alive. They hid the fact from Negan that she survived, and she is at the hilltop with there too. So I guess they're hiding Sasha and Maggie. Spencer, can't wait for you to go. You're such a dick. You're setting up to die, and I can't wait for you to die. Did you pick up on that? And creepy Father Gabriel was an asset and did a really good thing there too. It was a good part for him there. So there you go, guys. Did you catch them all? Did you see them all? Let us know. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.